Welcome back. Thank you for joining me for a quick video on, well, the special strike that you need to do for the Legend of Acrius shotgun. It's the Cabal exotic shotgun, which started off with, well, a mystery crest awaiting the World Eater. Now that the raid has dropped, the next steps have progressed, and this strike, the arms dealer, has got some special modifiers on it. It's got Prism, which was the modifier last week, which rotates the elemental damage buff, and the second one is the Anomolies. Now, Anomolies is also for the Nightfall's modifier this week. The aim of Anomolies is to give you more time, but they are darted around the map. So rather than waste your time looking for them, I've put this video together. There's most probably a couple that I've missed out, but it doesn't really matter because there is a maximum time limit that you can get. So these Anomolies that I show you will give you the maximum time that you have to be able to complete this task. As soon as you start, there are 3. There's one just on the left hand side in that first room. As you come out, follow it round, you see there's that one that's behind the container, and finally just round the back of the left where the scions are standing shooting you, there's one just on the outskirts. Once you have progressed the strike to the next step, what you need to do is slide down, and as you slide down, what you're going to see in between these two kind of canisters which drop down, you've got one just there. Once you've taken that one out, you need to move on. Now, the easiest place I found to go was over to where you dunk the solar charge as part of the strike, and if you turn round, you'll be able to see that there are 2 here that you'll be able to shoot. Once you've dunked the solar charge, the lieutenant comes out. Now, it's important really to focus on the lieutenant, because if you kill him, all the other ads are irrelevant and you can progress with the strike. But before you do progress, there is a couple more anomalies that you need to get. If you turn around and look below, you'll see one is off the side again, so just give that a shoot. And then finally, when you come back inside, just around to the right hand side, it's behind a pillar. You can see it from outside, but it's behind glass, so you can't shoot it. But take that one out, and that'll give you another 30 seconds. Now we speed up and we move on to the next section. So when you come through here, before you go darting off on your Sparrow, just check to the right hand side and you'll see one is behind the red boxes over here. As you move out, you'll see that there's one on the left hand side, and if you switch around to the right, there's one just a little bit higher up. Once you've taken those out, jump on your Sparrow and start moving around the base. This can make the strike easier because you don't have to deal with the absolute shitstorm that's about to come your way, especially with Prism as a rotating damage. But if you move around the base, what you're going to see here is you're going to have another one up on the left hand side. Once you've taken that one out, move up the ship, and just before you come to the end where you see the Colossus, you're going to have one behind these boxes, and you'll also have one up top in the corner just above his head. Once you've got those 2, jump on your Sparrow and speed through to the next section. Once you're in the next section, clear out some ads, work with your fire team to progress this bit. But where you need to pull the first trigger, just below behind it is going to be your first anomaly. From here you can also see round the back of the room is number 2. Once you've got the second one, head back towards the ramp that goes up on the left hand side, and there's one up above. You'll see it just sneaky hiding up in a corner. Once you've taken those both out and you're moving up towards the trigger for bringing down the tank on the elevator, you'll see a nice big glow. You can't really miss this one. It's on the left hand side. Once you've taken out the tank, you need to spin back round, look above it, and you'll see that we've got another anomaly, so another 30 seconds. At this point you need to move on, and what's really frustrating is this door takes, well, fast forward. But once you get in the room, there is loads in here. This is really about maxing out your time so that you've got the maximum time for the strike. So you can have one straight in front of you, one up to the top left, jump up and to the right, and you'll see that you've got another one. Down the end of this corridor, there is another one on the right hand side. If you look out of the window on this little platform, you'll also see that you've got one to the left, and one is down behind the tank. As you move forward, if you've got somebody with an arc soul, it seems to just cause carnage, or it's a trigger in the strike that it gives you additional time. For some reason it seems to jump, and it comes up with maximum time reached. Once you've got that, you know that that is your limit, and that gives you the time to complete the strike. If you have missed a couple, however, there is one if you drop down just behind there, one behind the ship, and one down the back of the ramp before you go up to the boss fight. So there you go, there's a load of anomalies that will hopefully help you get the maximum amount of time to complete this strike. Anyway, I hope this helped, and until next time, take care.